Look into my eyes. When you see me on a show, when you see these fans, you know you've got the best in the damn world.
This is the Wrestling Matters podcast where we stand up for professional wrestling.
Here we fucking go! Well, enough is enough, and it's time for a change!
Professional wrestling! This is it! This is us standing up! Yes! 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 Yes!
That's 13-14!
Make it till death! Dina, I am the best in the world.
Cause that's the bottom line! Cause Stone Cold said so!
Beautiful people of the wrestling world, it is me, that H-E-A-D, Anthony Walker, back with you for another installment of the Wrestling Matters podcast, and this time, it's another episode of the CWC. That's right, the Cruiserweight Classic Review. And as I'm just recording this right now, I've just finished watching the CWC on the network, and what a great show it was, ladies and gentlemen. This is the third installment. I might be wrong, but I believe I've only done 3 episodes of this. This is my third one. And just want to give a quick shout out to all of you lovely people on YouTube and on SoundCloud as well, mainly on YouTube, for what you have done for me this past couple of days rather. I did a WCPW review this past week to Build to Destroy, and within 2 days it has got close nearly to 1,000 views. It is on pace to do 1,000 views within the next couple of days at the most, and for that, guys, I can't thank you enough for that. It is very, very much appreciated. Feedback is welcome on my podcast on YouTube and SoundCloud. You can only listen to the CWC and the WCPW podcasts on SoundCloud and YouTube. You can download them all for free, and they're all on there as well. And guys, thank you so much for your support. It is greatly appreciated. And if you want to hear more, you know where to go. YouTube.com/AJW Wrestling Matters. Wow, nearly messed that up. Okay. It's time now, though, for the CWC review. This is where we come in. This is where we do this. This is the third installment, and it kicked off with Tyson Dukes one-on-one with a guy that we all know very well if you watch the indie circuit, especially the British wrestling indie circuit, Zack Sabre Jr. And this was just basically, don't get me wrong, Tyson Dukes did pull off some good stuff, pull off some great wrestling in this as well, but holy shit, if you don't know how good Zack Sabre Jr. really is, watch this match. Seriously, it was a technical wrestling submission clinic by this guy, and it got him a tap out win. Beautiful counters, beautiful kicks as well, great technical wrestling that even Daniel Bryan was impressed with as well. And I think even Daniel Bryan have wrestled once before, if I remember him saying correctly. Like I said, Tyson came up with some good near falls as well, getting close, but a submission win was like a version. It was like a version of the Rings of Saturn that Perry Saturn used to do, but it just looked more lethal. And like I say, guys, if you don't know who Zack Sabre Jr. is, then I feel sorry for you, because, you know, Brian picked Brian Kendrick to win this. I won't be surprised if Zack wins this. I think that the spoilers are already gone out of who wins this anyway. I haven't seen them spoilers, but this first match, Jesus Christ, Zack Sabre Jr. is good. And he goes through to the next round, and he meets the winner of the next match, which was Harv Sihra, I hope I said that right, Drew Gulak match. And Gulak with the power advantage. There wasn't really that much involved in this. It was a competitive match, and the only big highlight of the match towards the end, and Sihra pulled out some good stuff, and Gulak did the exactly same thing, but Gulak put on a brutal, I mean brutal, dragon sleeper. It's bad enough you get the dragon sleeper on a person on its own, but if you wrap both your legs around the guy while you've got him in the dragon sleeper, I don't give a damn who you are, you're tapping out. It's as simple as that, because he's basically not only got you in the dragon sleeper, he's got a grip on you with your legs, and that means you ain't going anywhere. I don't care who you are. You ain't going anywhere. And Gulak will go one-on-one in the next round. We'll move on to the next round. And I believe Gulak will go now one-on-one with Zack Sabre Jr. I believe it's him. No, I stand corrected. Gulak will meet the winner of Brian Kendrick's match. Tony Nese or Anthony Bennett would face Zack Sabre Jr. And again, another great competitive match. Anthony Bennett came close to winning on very much occasions. Nese grounding Bennett. Bennett kept on fighting back. He was only a small guy compared to Nese. Good stuff from both men from the start. It was just great to watch. Good competitive match. A very weird ending though, because Nese slams Bennett down. Maybe he hit his head on the canvas, because like I said, there's one underneath that canvas, guys. That's why they ask you to tuck your chin in when you're landing on it, because if you whack your head on there, you'll know about it. And I think Bennett did that after Nese dropped him on with a slam. And as Nese was about to go up to the top rope to do a 450, the referee stopped him and checked on him, which was very weird. And then Nese hits the 450 to get the victory, which was a very strange way to win. But in any event, it was Nese that got the victory with the 450, and he advanced on to face Zack Sabre Jr., which would be just a classic in its own right. It's got all the makings of a classic. That's why this CWC is so good. It's just mouth-watering matches at your fingertips. I swear, it's like a dreams match for a wrestling fan. I couldn't think of any words there, but anyway. And with the Cruiserweight Championship and the Cruiserweight division going to Monday Night Raw, that should be interesting. Definitely should be interesting in that respect as well. And now for the main event of this episode, Brian Kendrick and Raul Mendoza. And Raul Mendoza with a very creative submission move to start off as well, which was a version of a swing into a knee bar kind of move. Brian had the experience advantage, there's no question about that. He used every trick he could. Raul with a beautiful plunger, corkscrew plunger as well. But there was one highlight of this match. Both men had a great competitive match, a great competitive main event. But there was one moment in this match, I swear to God right now, as God is my witness, when you go back and see this, the coast-to-coast thing that Shane McMahon does with the trash can, or Shane McMahon did back in the day with the trash can, and there was the Van Terminator as well from Rob Van Dam. Kendrick's hanging up on one end on the turnbuckle on one side of the ring. Raul Mendoza's on top rope on the other side of the ring, and he's about to jump from that area onto, to launch an attack on Kendrick. Kendrick's upside down. He drop kicks him from the other side of the ring, and I swear to God, it looked like he hit Kendrick round the chin. Raul Mendoza, that is. He drop kicked him right in the chin, and I swear it looked like he broke his neck. And it was so brutal. He hit bullseye, jackpot, right in the chin. There was one time as well in the match where Brian Kendrick made Raul eat the ropes and then kicked it, basically, and the guy's wearing braces, Raul Mendoza, so he can have nice teeth and everything. Well, his mouth was bleeding after that, and I don't think he's got any nice teeth anymore. But it was a brutal match, and then a bully choke after Brian played possum towards Raul Mendoza, and the bully choke from Brian Kendrick got him the submission win and an advancement to the next round. It was just a great match, and I don't think we've seen the last of Raul Mendoza again, I can tell you that for nothing. And most of these guys are getting opportunities now on NXT, because Kota Ibushi, who's in this tournament as well, got an opportunity this past week as well on NXT, which I will talk about on my podcast this coming week, episode 112, so look out for that. But with that being said, guys, another great, beautiful CWC show. Next week is very interesting, because the final first round matches will take place. Noam Dar's on the card. That should be very interesting. Plus a main event between two tag team partners, or now former tag team partners, as they're now known. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa next week, which is going to be very interesting indeed, which I'm very much looking forward to. But I hope you've enjoyed this podcast, guys. You can download this podcast for free at www.soundcloud.com/wrestling_matters_podcast, or you can listen to it. That's up to you, whatever floats your boat. Or you can go and check this out on youtube.com/AJW Wrestling Matters, the Wrestling Matters channel, where wrestling matters, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host and creator of all of this, Anthony Walker. And until next time, guys, episode 122 for the Wrestling Matters podcast this coming week. Big thank you for your support on the WCPW podcast as well. Like I say, great number of views. I can't thank you guys enough for that. And download all my podcasts for free or listen to them on SoundCloud. My name is Anthony Walker, and I'll see you next time, guys, only here on these Wrestling Matters podcast. Peace out.
Well, enough is enough, and it's time for a change! Professional wrestling! This is it! This is us standing up! Yes! 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 That's 13-14!
Cena, I am the best in the world.
Cause that's the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold Simpson.